Hey everybody, welcome back to PlumFiggy. This is Tammy. I hope you all are well. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. No, we haven't had that yet. A wonderful Halloween. I'm a little bit late to get this posted, I suppose, because Halloween has passed for this year, but this will be a great journal for the recipient to fill in for documenting this year or possibly using it next year. But here is the final flip through of this wonderful Halloween journal that we've been working on. Looks like I need to glue that down. So if you didn't see the last episode, wow, I've been watching TV too much. If you didn't see the last video, I kind of struggled on what to do for a cover, and I ended up doing this soft cover. It's bendable, it's flexible, it'll grow with the journal. I actually kind of really love it now. I think it's really fitting. It's this awesome fabric I ended up getting from Joann's last year, I think, but I think it's really spooky and grungy. And yeah, so I did a collage on the front here. I think maybe this is our doctor. Might be. There's another guy in there. Maybe it's a pair of doctors. I don't know. But I made sure and use this piece of ephemera here. It says Dr. T.F. Madill, physician and surgeon. So that kind of sets the stage, right? So poison, October 31st. We got a spider there. So okay. So and then to close it, I sewed on this sari silk, which is, I think, the perfect color for this journal. I just love the color combination, but I am going to hide it now as we flip through. So part of the last video was I was trying to work with a hardcover that wasn't quite wide enough, and I ended up making 2 additional signatures out of some grocery paper bag, doubled up and grunged up in fabulousness. So on that, I did add a bit of collaging. So this is all glued down. It's not a pocket, but there's lots of room for writing here or adding whatever. On the inside of this one, I did 2 of the vellum bats, and they're just stapled on. So if they didn't want to keep them on there, they could take that off. We've got a pocket down here of a skeleton x-ray, and then just tucked into that is some tea-dyed grungy paper for more note-taking or journaling. And then this is the one that had the 2 pockets, top and bottom. I, as you can see, have added some little bit of ephemera, a little bit of collage down there. It says, "Take the dead, dry bones." So spooky. And then tucked into those, this one's shorter than the other one, but this is some of that grungy black stained paper. The other one does go all the way back, but there's more room for notes there. So okay, so that's new. The other one at the back is new too, so we'll go over that when we get there. But the rest of this you probably have seen, and if not, this will be new to you. So here's a nice collaged pocket again, and then tucked into that is this kind of booklet of ephemera. You can have some journaling there. So digital print, also this, and then I just tack that in with a little paper clip there. We've got the how you read the lines of the hand with some bats, and I back that with some craft paper or packing paper that was dyed. Moth up there that's been glued down. This here is a pocket page. Tucked into this is kind of maybe a handprint from me. But I think it's kind of, oh, and that kind of looks like a skeleton maybe, or a head, a face. But tucked into that, so that you can see this, the skeleton a little bit better, is this piece of paper. And I think it would be really cool. Well, you could just leave it as it is, really. Or also really cool if you wrote on it. And then you could see the handwriting kind of through there. So There we go. Got it back to where it was. So kind of strategically placed that one a little bit. And then this page is from a Tim Holtz paper. This is kind of hard to see, maybe some tombstones. That was from a free, copyright-free image I found on probably Pixabay or Pixels.com. And yeah, my printer was having issues, so it didn't print quite right, but I think it makes it even better because it's like a negative almost, of a photo negative. Young people these days wouldn't understand what that is, but us older folks know. Okay, and then this page here, I tipped in this this other page with the skeleton on it. So lots and lots of writing space there. And we've got a black cardstock here. Really cool if you had a silver or a white pen that you could write on that. Another skeleton face here, and then tucked into that is this very spooky image with more writing space on the back. A bat hanging up from up there. I don't know how well you can see that. I'll pull it up here. There you go. It's one of the little Tim Holtz bats. He was kind of hanging out in the package of ephemera. I almost didn't find him, but then I did. Okay, and then here is another little collage with some Tim Holtz person, and you can open that and some more writing space there, and that's just glued down to this page. Oh, another tip in, which I forgot about. So another big one. So another collage here. I've got the 31. We've got a bat up there, and then this guy is actually a pocket. And tucked into him, we have these two pieces of, again, copyright-free images that then were tea-dyed and turned into like little journaling cards. And then here we have the back of the skeleton. A little collage here with a label and just a little piece of tea-dyed paper stuck in there for some more journaling. And then this is the back of a tombstone, so continuing that same image from the other side. And then our periodic table here. A really big pocket that I just realized I forgot to put something into. Here we go. I have some extra... What do I have here? I've got some extra paper. Let's just do this right now so I don't forget again. Alright. We'll just do that. Oh, I need to take off this other side. Guys, this is junk journaling in action, right? There we go. Get rid of the rough edges. And then, I don't know how I want to, see. Maybe do this in thirds. Hopefully this will fit. We'll see. I might need to adjust it, but I just folded it in thirds here. And then we can tuck that back behind. Yeah, it's a little tall. Okay, let's take off some of the height. And then we'll have another one for something else. Whoops. Let's try that another way. There we go. So yeah, when I was dyeing those other pages, so it's just a little smaller now, but still very much writable space. Tuck that in there. There we go. When I was dyeing all the paper bags, I had some, extra pieces and, of course, extra ink to use. So of course I made extra little bits and pieces, and they always come in handy when you need them the most. So, okay, and here we have, this is just all collaged. I had done some jelly printing, and so that's what this background paper is, and you'll see kind of that throughout the entire journal, just kind of throughout, and so then I used that as the background to do this collage, and then turn the entire thing, this is some cardstock, turn this entire thing into a big pocket here. So there you go. And then we have another bat hanging, and then another, this is kind of a tip in, or an extra page that I added by sewing on this lace on both pieces, so it connected it. And then I turned this into a pocket which has some skeleton hip bones and then coming out of that is a skeleton hand. Ooh, spooky, spooky. And then you turn the page and this gorgeous lace is on the other side here. Really perfect for adding photos maybe or something of that nature. Okay, signature 2, we've got ourselves a skeleton bug, and tucked into that is this bed bug poison little journaling card. And then on the back side we've got a poor lady who probably succumbed to these surgeons who were making experiments and doing bad things. Another piece of black cardstock here. Another from a digital kit. This is a big lace pocket that I added a journaling card to. It's a little tricky to get out. I might not put it all the way back down this time. But this is from a cut apart sheet from a paper pad from Michael's from, gosh, several years ago now. And I did that same treatment to it on the back. So, great journaling card. Alright, and then here I just did a belly band. Sorry, Oliver has the zoomies right now and he's letting everybody know about it. If you can hear some meowing in the background. Okay, for skill and amusement only is a belly band, and then tucked into that is this piece of journaling space. Another copyright free image that I thought would be kind of something a surgeon or somebody like that might have on their desk. So there's that. Another page that I kind of tipped in and turned into more writing space. So this came from the John Darien sticker book. As you can see, they are stickers. I tried to get them back, keep them where they were as well as I could, but you can kind of see the outline of that, unfortunately. But I backed that with some more of this packing paper, and then on this side we have another pocket with some crows, and then tucked into that we have 2 journaling cards ready for some journaling. And then you turn the page and you've got another bug, and then this is now another pocket with some paper to write on. Another big pocket here with this big journaling card tucked into it. Maybe another poor soul or someone who helped the doctors. I'm saying doctors now because we had this guy on the very first page, right? And I thought maybe he was one of them, or the original one. So I don't know. Whoever the lady that gets this book can make up her own story as she wants to. So here we have another skeleton bug with, that's just a tip in that can be, you know, more writing space there. Crow, also from the John Darien sticker book. I took some more of that inked paper and kind of made a background for the raven tag, I guess, and then tucked into him is another of that cut apart with a chest cavity, and yeah, that one's a little bit snug, but it fits. Okay, and then we're into the middle of this signature from the John Darien sticker book again. I just thought it was perfectly spooky, and definitely wanted to add it to this journal. Belly band here, and then I made this journaling card just with some Tim Holtz paper and then dyed paper down at on the other side, and sewed all the way around. This is from a digital kit. I haven't mentioned what digital kit it's from. If you're curious, let me know and I can add it to the description. And then I just used bits and pieces from it, so I didn't mention it, I guess, but added this Lost Soul sticker and then a bug. Here we have a spider pocket with some more of that painted paper, and then tucked into him is some more writing space. That's upside down. But that's been tea dyed, and another little journaling card, or can be used to decorate in the journal. And then this is again another, I tipped it in with some lace, which you can see here. Lady with a really cool spider. Some more of that paper that I had dyed with the paint. And then that opens up for more journaling space here. We've got a tuck spot with some more writing space in there. And moving on. So, really cool paper again. This one was fun. I did this little collage. It says, "The stranger within held her spellbound." So, really cool. Just used some Tim Holtz ephemera and stickers. Oh, this one was fun too. So this was some ephemera that I had printed off that didn't really print very well. So I put, this is from a napkin actually, and put that there and added some more inks and things, and it kind of came out bluish gray, which is interesting. And then I've just got that tucked up there with a little tiny paper clip from Tim Holtz. Black cardstock again, and I tipped in this one with some washi tape for some more writing space. And that's the end of that signature. This signature here, we start with a book. It says the Spell Journal, Salem Academy, 6th term. This opens up, and then there's some more writing space here. And then I also turned it into a pocket, so you can write on that as well. It's very thin paper, but really cool. Here we have a little pocket up at the top, and then tucked into that I've got these two, carbolic acid and chloroform liniment. Wow, I don't want either of those things anywhere around me. So we got those tucked in there, and oops, sorry. And this again, I think this one was from the copyright-free images, and then I just laid it on top of another copyright-free image of just like a background, and kind of just made this page, and then of course dyed it with the black, so that's what you see there is kind of coming through. Here we have another tipped in page for some more writing space. Oops, looks like we got a bit of fabric there. This old lady has become a tuck spot with some more writing space here, and then this is a sticker. But if you didn't want to use it as a sticker in the journal, I think it looks pretty cool just coming out of there. And then here I just had a little bit of lace and glued that toxic ephemera right on top of there. Here we have some more bats, and this folds open for some more writing space. And then this over here, it says, "Sometime in the middle of the night in these very woods, secret, black, and midnight, someone digging in the ground." And then down here, "The savage monster." So kind of setting up the scene here, and then in the background I have this paper where you can kind of see the woods kind of creepily in the background. So it'll be a page or two until we get to that, but there you go. Lots and lots of writing space here, and then now you can see the creepy woods. Here another belly band, and I made this little journaling card, kind of keeping with the book theme, I guess, in this signature. The first page of this signature originally had this little boy, and I thought that kind of worked really well with the book and the, library card checkout. But he ended up moving here instead, just it worked better for the flow. But there you go. There's that guy, and then here we have in loving remembrance of, born in September, died July, gone but not forgotten. So kind of thinking of funeral here, and then I made this journaling card with, again, a piece of napkin and some more of that painted fabric that I've been using, or painted paper, and then a Tim Holtz doll. And then on the back side you've got a really great place for journaling. It just tucks in there. Here is another tipped in big sticker from the John Darien sticker book. I used some sari silk this time, and just added another piece there with just sewing that on. So that opens up for even more journaling space and makes it spooky at the same time. So, okay, this is a little bit fiddly here. It's kind of tight, but it does work. You just gotta kind of work with it. And then that paisley design again, and then we have another little boy here. I feel like this is from that digital kit that I used. This was from that very first signature. I had this piece that I had to cut off because it was too wide. So I just went ahead and stapled that down, and now it's a belly band. Again, from the John Darien sticker book here, and then I just backed that with some packing paper to make kind of a really interesting writing space. And then here we have our trees again, some more writing space, another bug, another Tim Holtz ephemera. This came from a Crafty Cat digital kit, which was not Halloween at all, but I kind of felt like this was a little spooky and maybe could have been a funeral home situation or where they were doing their not so nice business. I don't know, but I added it here and tucked that in. Down here we have a little pocket that I put together with some more copyright-free images. Another copyright-free image that I've turned into a flip out. So that's just glued down, and you can just write there, and then you've got more room to write over here. And she just closes like that. And again, another copyright-free image that I just laid on top of that other copyright-free background, but very spooky looking, I would say. Another great page for journaling on, and then here we have our last page of this signature. So this is just one big collage. This is all glued down. There is a little bit of room down here for some writing, but I left a lot of room over here for additional writing if you needed it. Again, this is a collage. Honestly, I did this one completely not remembering that this was going to be the page right before it, and I think it turned out pretty good. I didn't plan that at all, but it worked out pretty well. So, okay, this is the second, the other paper bag signature that I made. So, like I said, lots of room for writing here. We've got a pocket up here. It's got some little bats, and it says "Lost in the Inky Darkness," and then tucked into that is this stained paper. That's really lots more writing space, and actually you can write in here and do whatever you want to do. This is, again, more writing space. Here we have Wholesale Florist, a little collage that's been glued down there. And then the back page, the very back page has a nice big pocket, and I just stuck these in here. I thought maybe whoever ends up with, the lady that ends up with this book might have something else she might want to use there. Maybe put these somewhere else in the journal, but we've got a transparency of a little chart, and then some more writing space here with some tea-dyed paper. So that is the Halloween journal for this year. Really love how it turned out. I think this is going to be a really fun journal for the lady that gets it. Lots and lots of fun to be had here. So, as always, lots of writing space. My gosh, I can't even tie a bow right now. And it'll expand well if she wants to add a bunch of things to it. So that's another thing I try to think about too. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this project. It was a lot of fun, and up next I think will be Christmas. So hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!